people of YouTube, welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be an autism related video, as it's Autism Awareness Month. I didn't do a video on Autism Awareness Day this year, so sorry about that. But I thought I'd do one sometime this month, because I usually do. I don't know, I'm just going to talk about autism, I guess, mostly. But anyway, I'm going to start off with some questions I've been asked about being autistic and whatnot. So the question I get asked the most, or even got asked this a few days ago, Discord, which I don't mind being asked this: what type of autism do you have? The answer to that, if I'm completely honest, I do not know. All I know, I was diagnosed with autism. That's all I know, honestly. I know I've tried to say in the past, because people always ask, so I just always tried to say in a video like, oh, I'm high functioning, or oh, I'm low functioning, or I'm full blown. And I'm not going to sit here and say that now. I'm just saying I don't know, to be completely honest. Instead of trying to guess, because I really don't know. And I know for a fact I don't have Asperger's. I'm just autistic. I don't know what type of autism I have. I know I get asked that all the time. All I really know, I was just diagnosed with autism and I'm just autistic. Well, I don't know if I'm high functioning or low functioning, or if I'm full blown or mild or what, because they never really said that. No one has. Hope that answers anyone's questions if I get asked that again, which I probably will keep getting asked that, but it's completely fine. Next question: when were you diagnosed? Put a video in the iCard of when I kind of went over this in depth. I was diagnosed probably, I think it was like 2013 or 2014. I was like 14 at the time when I was diagnosed, so it's crazy. Like my whole life I never knew. Like I was in year 9 in school, I remember, and I had no idea what autism was or anything. All I knew that I had a friend who had autism, but I didn't know what the fuck it was, but he seemed cool. I usually respect people with respect to me, even if they have conditions or whatever I don't really understand. Then I might eventually do my research on it and understand it a bit more. Like epilepsy, for example, for ages I didn't even know anything about it until I did my research, and now I know quite a bit about it. Same with like mental health, I did my research on it so I can understand it more. I didn't really do that, well, I kind of have done it up for autism, to be fair. I have looked it up, even though I know exactly what it is. Sometimes I like watching videos about autism and that, when people open up about their autism or whatever. It's nice to see things like that. So I didn't really research it right away, because when I was first diagnosed I just denied it and I was like really insecure about it and I was scared about it. By the way, autism is not a bad word, so don't be afraid about it. And the school helped me in the communication centre in school, which was a place where learning disabilities and autistic people went in my school. And someone helped me understand what autism was and let me know that it's not a bad thing. So nowadays I'm really open about it and I'm not really ashamed about it and I'm really proud of it. I was like, I might as well learn to love it like I did in 2015. That was kind of like the year I kind of opened up about it a bit more, and I probably started, well, I don't know if it was near the end of 2014, I started telling some of my old internet friends who had it. There's like, hey, I'm autistic. Then they told me they were too, so I might have started to open up more about it myself. So my friends were opening up about it, saying that they are. I guess I could have started telling like my other friends as well who aren't autistic, like my closer friends, probably eventually. But then in 2015 I made a video saying I'm autistic. I remember like I was kind of nervous to put that video up because I thought people would hate me or whatever, which is really stupid. I feel like 2015 was definitely the year when I just like learned to love my autism and be proud of it, because I was thinking, well, I'm born with it and I'm gonna die with it, so I might as well learn to be happy with it. And now I am. I'm like, yeah, there is things that autism prevents me, I guess, from doing, and then I probably wish that it didn't, but as a whole I don't hate being autistic. At the end of the day, I wouldn't change that. If I could change the fact that I'm autistic, I wouldn't these days, because it's part of who I am, and it wouldn't be me if I'm not autistic. Probably not. It just wouldn't be me at all. I'd just be like a completely different person, and autism is part of the thing that makes me who I am, and I'm glad for that. Yeah, I know I kind of just rambled on that question. Those are the only questions I really had to do with being autistic, and I kind of rambled on the last one and it kind of went off topic, but don't matter, this is like an autism related video anyway. Here's some things that I've been told because I'm autistic. Oh god. The next one, I get this sometimes when my mom just tells people in real life that I'm autistic. They're like, wow, you don't look autistic. And I'm like thinking, well, we don't have to look autistic to be autistic. It's the same with people that have a learning disability or disabled in any way. You don't have to look a certain way to be considered disabled or whatever. I don't like it when people say that. It just seems rude. Like, I don't have to look a certain way to be autistic. I look like a normal human being. Many autistic people do. Many people with learning disabilities and that lot do as well. We are, at the end of the day, normal human beings, and we are human. and we live a life just like you. And at the end of the day, we're not that much different to you. And the next one is, oh, you don't seem autistic. Well, don't have to seem autistic. Like, at the end of the day, I'm a normal human being. I don't know how I can prove that I am, because part of me, I can't really prove it, because at the end of the day, autism is an invisible disability. You can't see it. So no one's going to look autistic or seem autistic. You know what I mean? I don't like it when people say that either, because it just seems rude. It's like there's no way of seeming or looking autistic. It's an invisible disability and I'm a normal human being just like you, like I just said about the last one. Oh, the next one, I've had this before. Like, people would know I'm autistic, right? And they'd be like, oh, I feel sorry for you. And I don't want people feeling sorry for me. I just don't. Like, autism is not a bad thing, because when people say that, it seems like a bad thing when it's not. Because autism isn't a bad thing. I don't want people feeling sorry for me because I'm autistic. I want people to be proud of me and just treat me like a normal human being. It's like when people treat me like a kid because I'm autistic. I don't like that at all. I've had people treat me like a kid many times because of it, and I really hate it. Because I just want to be treated like a normal human being at the end of the day. I don't want to be treated any less of a person. Treated like a kid when I'm like 20 years old. No, thank you. I want to be treated like everybody else gets treated. Everyone should be treated equal. No one should be treated like a kid because of their autism or learning disability or their disability or whatever. Yeah, I don't like it when people feel sorry for me. I don't want people to feel sorry because I'm autistic. Like, autistic isn't a bad thing. Proud of it, and I don't want you to feel sorry for me, so please don't. I'm still a normal human being at the end of the day. And next one, I don't like saying this word, so I'm not going to say it, is the R word. I've been called this a few times because probably of my learning disability and my autism, and just as an insult in general. I try not to let it get to me. I know the word means you're slow and that, but we all learn at the end of the day at different speeds. Some people learn faster than others, but it doesn't mean we're like slow or whatever. I don't want to talk about this word too much because I don't want to seem like I'm triggering when I'm not. If people call me that, I just ignore them. I'm just like, yeah, I'm not gonna reply to that. And the next thing is probably say, oh, that's fine with me, which is alright, I guess. I guess people have said that, or oh, that's cool or whatever. Or some people might say, oh, I'm autistic too. Pretty much everyone knows I'm autistic these days, and I don't mind people knowing these days because I'm open about it. I feel like everyone knows at this point because I've kind of let everyone know, but that's fine. I don't mind talking about it, being open about it these days. Like a few years ago, it's crazy because I wouldn't even mention it and I'd be scared of saying that I'm autistic. But now I'm just like, yo, I'm autistic. So something else you can't forget, because I know some people don't quite get this still. Everybody with autism is very, very different. I'm very different, you know, to my friend Brandon, for example. He's autistic too, and he even is open about it. My friend Brandon George is who I'm talking about. Me and him are like two different people, which is a good thing, because just like everyone in this world is different, everyone who has autism is very different. Autism affects everybody very differently. Yeah. Thought I'd say that, because some people still think all autistic people are the same, which isn't true. Because I know some people still think autism's a bad thing and take the piss out of it, or when people use autism as an insult or whatever, it shouldn't be used like that. For the most part, a lot of people are quite accepting. I know when people say, well, you don't look autistic, or you don't seem autistic, or I feel sorry for you. I don't think they're trying to be rude, but it just comes off that way. They don't understand it. That's probably why they say that. Yeah, autism awareness is a good thing to raise awareness for it. Why I made this video. I usually do. Weird that I didn't do it on the 2nd of April this year. This week, at least it's still in April and Autism Awareness Month, so that's a good thing. Oh yeah, ask me some autism questions in the comments below if you want to. I might make a video about it, like a proper autism question and answer. I might do that. If I get questions, that is. Then I can answer your questions about it, and I'll try my best to answer them. So those are the only questions I could really think of that I get asked quite a bit. The ones I answered earlier. So yeah, I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to go now, so bye guys!